Hi, welcome to our home. Today we're going to give you a homestead tour. We're going to start inside the house. Hi, this is our home. We're going to start in the living room. We live in an old 1800 house that we rent. It's on a big farm, and we rent about an acre to acre and a half of the property so we could have our own little homestead on it. Okay, so we're walking through the living room going towards the kitchen. This whole bottom floor is one big circle. I really like this house. It's a lot bigger than what we had at our other house in the city. And the kitchen is a lot bigger. I have a lot more counter space to do my canning and preparation for food, but I could always use more. We have a few special features that we have in this room that we really love. This is a coffee nook that Jake built out of pallet wood and wine boxes. He also built these shelves. And this is the old china cabinet we restored right before we got married. Now we're gonna head to the bathroom / laundry room. From here, we're gonna head into the master bedroom. My dad actually built the headboard. My grandfather built my hope chest. And we're currently restoring my dresser, still in progress. So let's head upstairs to see where the kids hang out. This is our collect all, our toy room. Pretty much anything that we don't know what to do with goes in this room. All right, this is the boys' room. Hey guys, you gonna show us around? Eli, where's your bed? Uriah, where's your bed? And how about your fish? All right, boys, thanks for your help. Now we're heading outside. All right, this is our mud room. This room gets so dirty. Jake made us a shoe rack. It works out perfectly. We've got our freezer in here, and we store some of our vegetables in our can jars. Now let's head outside. And out here we have our cellar that we store all our canned foods, and this is our storm shelter too. Right now we have tomatoes, green beans, and some jelly, strawberry jelly I made, applesauce, and pickles. I had my pumpkins and stuff down here, but they were molding. It's too damp down here, so I had to move them back upstairs.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire.
All right, well, up here in the front yard, we've got our campfire. We've got a sandbox for the boys over in an old tire that we put some sand in. And right over here, we've got a play area where Becky's dad built them some swings and a slide and a whole area where they get to play on. And then right over here, we've got our gazebo that we built last year. And this has been a really cool spot for us to have meals in, hang out with as a family. And we got some shade cloths for the top and for the side, because you can see right now at dinner time, we've got the sun hitting right on us out here. And this table was the first thing we ever built here on the property, and we have a ton of fun eating meals and having get-togethers right here on this table.
All right, let's show you the garden. We got our vertical gardens over here. We made out of pallets. We've got our chicken run garden, I would call it, that we had it climbing on the fence here. And then we planted some beans that did not make it over here. And we got our 2 raised beds gardens over here. Each of these raised beds are 4 by 16. We've got our green beans here, carrots, beets, and some radishes. This is our peppers, and our tomatoes are hanging in there. This is our second bed. We've got our okra, peanuts, and a few more carrots. And we had some squash in here.
All right, let's show you the chicken coop. All right, so this chicken coop used to just be a shed that we converted into a chicken coop. Let's go inside over here. This building is about 15 feet wide by about 20 or 25 feet long. houses about 80 chickens, 10 ducks, and 1 turkey. And we've got 8 nesting boxes in here that does great for all the birds that we have in here. We initially built an attached run to it, and we really didn't like that way because it ended up taking away all the grass when we had all of our chickens in here. So we no longer house our laying flock, but now we house some chicks that we've got right down there, and we sectioned off this back part, and we've got our pea chicks that are being raised by a broody hen right here. And so while we don't use this for our main flock anymore, it is really helpful to help protect our little chicks.
We house all our chickens in a mobile run now. It's Premier 1 fencing, and we have 3 sections. We have one for our main flock. This section we had for our meat turkeys. Now we have it for our meat chickens. This is our compost pile, and this is our bantams / young chickens flock that we keep our turkeys, young turkeys in here. Hey, Raya, is there any eggs in there?
Hatch 1 egg.
Over here we've got the well house. There is an actual well down underneath all of this wood. Unfortunately, the well is not connected to the house, so we have no way of using it other than pulling buckets up. And then we basically just keep a lot of our gardening tools and all of our chicken feed inside this shed. Over here we've got our large shed, and this one is our catch-all for everything. We've got storage shelves back here all the way around. We've got another freezer for all of our turkeys. We've got our rabbits here for the winter. We've got all my tools and supplies over here, and then we've got our chick brooder right here where we'll raise all of our little babies over winter. Well, thank you guys for coming on our homestead tour. I know the fun thing to see is what everybody else has, where they live, how they house their animals. So this has been a great starting point for us to raise our boys, start raising animals, to start that experience of living in the country. So we want you guys to take away from this that you don't have to start big, you don't have to get into debt, you don't have to buy a ton of property. We started small, we started with a rental, we wanted to figure this thing out, figure out if this is really what we wanted to do with our life, with our time, with our money. So let us know in the comments, is this bigger or smaller than you imagined? What are you guys looking for on your future farm, on your future homestead? We'd love to hear about it. As for us, we're gonna have some fun. We'll see you guys next time.